So I'm here at the Exeger booth and looking at a product called Powerfoil. Now Exeger is a company that's been around 10 or 11 years from Sweden, and they've been developing different types of products. And as you know, one of my tech peeves is actually about power. And last year when we were here at CES, we talked about how there was the need for power in everything and how you get pissed off when your watch can't do anything and they tell you to go ahead and turn it off or turn off the GPS and turn off the music and everything like that. That really screws things up because why'd you get it in the first place? Well, I think that they have a rather unique technology we may be able to take advantage of. So everybody is looking at sustainability. We're taking a look at different ways, but what we know we need and what our customers need is power. And if we think about a hotel or we think about a restaurant, we think about the number of places, the number of devices that really need to have that. Now here's what makes this one different. Why would I even be standing here in the first place? So first of all, this is a solar cell that they make, and on the back it just goes onto something and it clips into the battery. So any type of battery that can accept solar power, it needs to have something to collect the solar power. But why would I even point this out to you? Because what drew me to this booth in the first place is the fact that they are saying that they can do the solar power outside or inside. As a matter of fact, the person who was showing me around the booth is telling me that her kids for 2 years have not, in fact, redone their headset, that the power's working. She also told me she believes that this is going to last longer than the headsets that her kids have. Probably true, especially if they switch up technology like I do, like on an annual basis or something like that. So where's the applicability here? Why would I even get excited about it? Well, they're showing a number of devices here. These are not their devices, but the cells are. And so you can see what the cell is that goes in the headset that actually wraps around the top. And then of course the battery is built in to accept it. And then you have different types of devices, including a speaker. Okay, so I think you get the idea. All right, so now let me just go right to the bottom line of what I think this is. So we are dealing with issues right now in hospitality. We deal with issues with handheld terminals. Handheld terminals are absolutely the way to go, but we have to buy these racks to go ahead and charge them up, and it's just a problem, okay? If I'm able to go ahead and go to a solar cell and take a standard handheld terminal, maybe it'll be a phone or something like that in the future, and hook it up, and I can use light inside of the room, that means I could go shift after shift after shift, giving handheld terminals out, having half as many as I need to do because I have plenty of power. If I'm outside, I'm doing poolside. If I'm in a stadium and arena, it's the same sort of thing, that I do not have to put into a charger, but I'm able to use indoor light as well as outdoor light in order to charge and have enough power to go through the shift or go several days. That's where I think this goes. So the simplicity of it is this. While I understand Swedish company, they want to do design and they have to work with companies that are doing design, any one of the handheld point-of-sale manufacturers that are doing anything like that out there today could theoretically, if they can take a solar cell on the inside or swap out their battery pack for one, be able to put this on the outside and connect to it, and it has to be obviously cut the same way. We cut our power. I want to just give you a few other real quick examples on this. We have been looking at tableside kiosks. We see them in a lot of restaurants. What's the big problem with that? The big problem is you have to wire to all of them. Now last year we looked at wireless power that came from the ceiling. That's not what we're talking about here. The power actually would reside on the kiosk, on the table side, and we don't have to have wires. We could do pop-up digital displays using some of the display terminals we've done and put it on a countertop and move it around. Kiosks that can go ahead and do order taking outside. Again, I can only just start to think of all the number of things, but it takes a technology like this, but the real appeal here is the simplicity of it and the idea that you can do inside and outside to do charging, and our environments obviously have both.